Alright, today I'm going to show you the basics of reading a tape measure, and at the end of the video I'm going to show you a really neat hack that you can use with your tape to split a board or a surface or something into equivalent parts without having to actually do much math at all. So if you'll stick around till the end of the video, I'll show you how to do that. So as far as reading a tape, every single one of the lines on here is 1/16 of an inch wide. So it's a 1/16 of an inch in between each one of these lines. So if someone says, what is this right here? How long is that? Well, you would know that you're 24 inches and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5/16 of an inch. Okay? So the shortest lines on the tape, you're always going to read those as so many 1/16 of an inch. Alright, so if you looked at this line right here, that is one of the shortest lines, just like that one and that one. And so if you're looking at that, this would be 24 and 1/16 of an inch. If you were looking at this one, it'd be 24 and 7/16 of an inch. Right here would be 9/16, 11, 13, and 15/16 of an inch. Okay, so the absolute shortest marks are, you're always going to read those as so many 1/16 of an inch. The next longest marks, like this one and this one here and here, those are going to be 1/8 of an inch. So if you were looking at this mark right here, you would know that that's your first 1/8 inch mark. So it'd be 24 and 1/8. If you came over to here, which would be your next mark that's the same length as this one, you would know that that would be 3/8, 24 and 3/8, because you've got 1/8 to here. Now 1/8 of course is equivalent to 2/16 right here. Now this would be 2/8, which is of course 1/4, and we're about to get to that. But this would be 24 and 1/8. This one is an 1/8 inch mark, so that would be 24 and 3/8. The next 1/8 inch mark would be here, and that's 5/8 and 7/8. Now I know what you're saying. You're saying, now wait a minute, okay, this right here is another 1/8, okay, but yeah, but we're not going to refer to this line or this line or this line as so many 1/8, okay, because like I said, when you're looking at this line right here, it's the third tallest line. So like I say, the absolute shortest lines are always going to be read in 1/16. The next longest lines are going to be read in 1/8, and then the next longest lines, like this one and this one, are going to be read in quarters. So the line right here would be 24 and 1/4. Right here would be 24 and 3/4. And then the next longest line would be right here, which would be a half. So that would be 24 and 1/2 of an inch. Alright, time for the tape measure trick. Okay, so let's say that we have a 1/8 right here that measures 7¼ inches wide. That's what this one measures. And let's say that I want to be able to mark out in 3 equal pieces here the width. So I want to split 7¼ by 3. So I can't necessarily just do 7¼ divided by 3 in my head and know how wide that actually is. So this is a hack that can come in really handy sometimes. So what I can do is take my tape and set it like this and go up to something that I can divide by 3. Now 9, for instance, divides by 3. 3 times 3 is 9. And let's say I want 3 equal parts of this board, 3 equal widths of this board. So in that case, I want to divide something by 3. 9 works really well because 3 times 3 is 9. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to hold my tape like this and then move my tape down until my 9-inch mark. My 9-inch mark is right there. Okay? And what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to 3, because whatever I'm dividing this number by, that's what I go to first. So I want 3 equal pieces, so I've got 9 divided by 3 is 3. So the first mark I'm going to make is right underneath the 3. Okay? And then the next one would be 3 more inches, right? That'd be 6. So I make a mark under 6. And then my last mark would be right here, which is 9. Alright, so whatever you're wanting to divide by, so if I want 3 equal pieces, find something on here on your tape that would divide by 3, and then make a mark underneath each one of those as you're holding this edge over here, and then pull the tape up to 9 right here. When we go ahead and transfer this, okay, now when we measure this, they're all going to be the same. So we've got 2 and about 7/16 from here over to here. Then we're going to have the same. We've got 2 and 7/16 from here to here. And then we're going to have it again. We've got 2 and 7/16 over to this line. So I've been able to split this into 3 equal parts without having to do any math as far as taking 7 1/4 divided by 3. I can't do that in my head, so you can do it with your tape. So the really neat thing about this is that you could divide this into as many equal parts as you wanted to. So in this example, I just decided to do 3, but if you wanted to do 4 or 2 or 5, anything, you can do any of that with your tape. So let's just say that I wanted to have 4 equal pieces. What I would need to do is just find a number that divides by 4. So like 12. 12 divides by 4, and I would go up to 12, and whatever 12 divided by 4 is, that's where you make your marks in those increments. So 12 divided by 4 is 3, so you're going to make a mark every 3 inches. So you would make a mark here at 3, then you'd make another one at 6, then another one at 9, and then once you draw all those out, you'd end up having 4 equal parts of the board. If you wanted to have 5 equal parts, then you'd have to find something that divides by 5. So you could use 10. Alright, 10 divided by 5 is 2, right? So you would make a mark every 2 inches. So in that case, you'd be at 2, then you'd be at 4, then you'd be at 6, then you'd be at 8, and then you'd have 5 equal parts. Okay, hopefully that helps. Thanks for watching.